And for Bryce, he's done a pretty good job. You think about what you want from him at the back end of the rotation. This will be his 10th start of the year. He's made some adjustments on that two-seam fastball, of course, just like with Logan Webb. The key is location and keeping the baseball on the ground. 49 in the third innings for Bryce this year.
We told you might see a lot of ground balls today, and so far through 4 hitters, there have been 3 of them.
To get themselves prepared to play infield.
Another ground ball. Ozzie on the other side of the bag. They got it. Well done, Ozzie Albies. Ramos thought he may have beat it. Naked eye, it looked like he was out from here. Now they're not going to challenge it.
Well, you tell you what helps you out right here is the mound. It got the baseball up in the air, but you're right. I mean, Ozzie does a great job. Look at that throw. He wants it on the ground. It's much easier to be a little bit more accurate, and it was perfectly done. And you're going to see Ramos just a little bit short. But that ground ball, if it doesn't hit the mound and stays low, it's probably getting into the outfield.
Called strike. And Matt Chapman's not happy, but that one was in the zone. And Elder has his first strikeout today.
I think he knew it. I think he was trying to sell it to the home plate umpire, quite honestly. Two-seam fastball that comes back and clearly in the strike zone. Good pitch from Bryce Elder.
This one popped right side.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, who's got it? Ozzie does. I don't know if Matt couldn't see it, but he pointed to Ozzie, and then Ozzie able to make the basket catch.
It was a little bit of an uneasy moment there because we know Matt Olson is so good with pop-ups, but he's looking at Ozzie. Ozzie looked at him, and then Ozzie eventually comes down with it. I think he probably also understood it's a better angle. Anytime your second baseman can catch that pop-up, that is the preference as he comes across.
Smith still over there at first. 2-2. Got him. That was a well-executed slider that fooled Yastrzemski. And it sends us to the third.
It's a beauty right here. Starts down the middle and just disappears on Yaz. Bryce Elder with the execution of that breaking ball to finish off the Giants in the second change. And you do need to make some adjustments.
Elder gets Fitzgerald. A slider. 3 strikeouts first time through the order here for Bryce Elder.
And that's good to see. We don't see necessarily Bryce Elder as a swing and miss guy. He'll pick up his strikeouts here and there, but when he's gotten to these 2 strike counts this afternoon, he's made very good finishing pitches. And that one right there just off the plate, perfectly done. Impactful late in the game situations. That's when it hurts the most.
Yeah, Baldwin hangs on to that. 4 strikeouts now for Elder as he gets Dom Smith.
And here comes the two-seamer, 92 miles an hour. Front door is what they're trying to do.
Gets him anyway. Adames down swinging. Abundant blue skies here at Oracle Park today. Thanks for joining us for game 2 of the series. Trying to lay down a bunt here, Yastrzemski. Elder is able to make a great play. What a sidearm throw. That was tough.
Everybody kind of getting there around the same time. Communication is so important, and you can't tell from here, but Drake Baldwin should be telling Bryce Elder to take it, or Bryce Elder saying he's got it, and that is the right move. That's your best chance, and he does make a great play.
And he's got the sauce, brought to you by Zaxby's. Yeah, Bryce Elder deserves it with that. Walt Weiss from the Brain Trust over there.
They do not have an ejections column on that.
They do not. It would be Braves 1, San Francisco nothing. Johnson, he had only played in 1 major league game going back to the 21 season. But they've tried to get him. He is having a good season in AAA. Get him up to give the team a spark off the bench. Today he's now 1 for 3. And C.J. Elder 7 strikeouts.
Good slider here. It's going straight down. A couple of these that we have seen here today to the left-handers, whether it goes straight down or kind of goes in. That back foot slider, but that pitch is.
Look at the last 6. Now this being the 7th start since. The number's really solid for number 55, and he's in a groove right now.
He's putting guys in swing mode by getting ahead in the count and then using that breaking pitch really well. This was a quick one, just 3 pitches to finish off the best hitter in this lineup in Ramos.
Riley will have to hurry here. Barehanded. You can't do it any better than that. You simply cannot. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bryce Elder.
I got to tell you, I didn't think Austin Riley had a chance, and he got Flores by a couple of steps barehanded, just like he showed us in spring training a couple of years ago, and the throw on the money.
Payoff pitch from Elder. Called strike on the outside corner. 9 Ks, a season high for Bryce Elder.
And that's the second time that Matt Chapman has gone down looking and started walking to first base. The first one was a really good strike, easily in the strike zone. This one, borderline pitch. Good job by Drake Baldwin. It looked like it caught the corner. And yeah, that'd be an ABS strike.
Yes, it would.
Man, 1-2. What do you think? What's the Yelp review going to look like from Wiley?
Right now, Giants hitters don't want to leave a Yelp review on Bryce Elder. How about 10 strikeouts?
Well, that ties the career high, and he does it this time with the changeup. And that is a good pitch to the lefty. Look at that movement, the depth to that pitch, a strike most of the way from Bryce Elder.
Yes, sir. Frozen pizza. And 11 strikeouts for Bryce Elder. A new career high. And he strikes out the side to end it. Matt Chapman, good morning. Dom Smith, good afternoon. Willie Adames, good night.
He probably would want to turn around. Now, of course, Bryce gets the chance to face him.
And Bryce. Underhand toss, 2 away. That is in there. He got it. Another slice of frozen pizza. This one served to Jung-Hoo Lee. 12 strikeouts today. 8 innings of 1-run ball. Tremendous outing for number 55, Bryce Elder. And it ends with an exclamation mark. And speaking of pitchers, our All-State Good Hands replay. Bryce Elder dominated today.
He was terrific up and down the line, getting all of these swings and misses. The strikeouts, the command was on point. No walks for Bryce Elder today to go along with those 12 strikeouts, plus 10 groundouts for him. He got the pinch hitter Lee, who didn't even take the bat off the shoulders, executing his very last pitch.